Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about the weekly reset for August 27, 2019, showing you everything that has reset in this week, all the special events going on, things like Iron Banner, the Valor Extras, the Solstice event, and all that stuff, and all the Nightfalls and everything that has reset we'll be talking about in this video. Anyways, let's go and talk about the stuff that has reset, like the Solstice event, which should not be here anymore. The Iron Banner thing is there, and the Solstice statue is also there. So some things have reset, so perhaps the statue is supposed to still be here. I've already checked the Nightfall, and I do confirm the Nightfall is the same as the Nightfall listing on braytech.org, but I'm a bit confused why the statue is still here. Perhaps Bungie left it in for an extra week just in case you needed to upgrade your armor for the last little section, but the Solstice event should be over right now. They didn't say on their twab that they're going to extend it. They didn't say when I entered the video game that they were extending it, but apparently it kind of extends. So yeah, there you go. Eva has nothing in her inventory. It just seems like they left the statue for a little bit longer for those people who still need to get that last little bit to upgrade it. But my assumption is that this statue will not stick around forever. So big things to know is that the Solstice event is over, but the statue is still there. Next up, Iron Banner is going on. This is going to be the third out of 4 Iron Banners in the season if you want the seasonal stuff. And the last thing is that you have double or triple Valor throughout the week and the weekend. I believe the weekend is going to be triple and the rest of it's going to be double. That's how they usually do it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the regular weekly reset, starting off with the Nightfalls. We got Warden of Nothing, the big servitor at the end of the Prison of Elders. He drops the 2-burst hand cannon, Warden's Law. Next up, the Corrupted, which is going to be the Tech Witch at the end of the Forsaken campaign mission. And this one's going to drop the Horror's Lease 540 Pulse Rifle, which I do believe you need for the Cursebreaker title. And then finally, Strange Terrain, going to be that big wizard dude at the end of the Warmind campaign. He drops the Braytech Osprey, which you do need for Wayfarer. Highest scoring is going to be the Corrupted, and the fastest is going to be Strange Terrain. Unless that is you are using the exploit. In that case, Strange Terrain is both the fastest and the highest scoring. The exploit being that you killed the Yellow Health Knights over and over and over again and keep throwing the ball in the pit, and you just keep getting points because they keep respawning. As for the heroic modifier this week, it will be Void Singe, and right now it's going to be Iron and Heavyweight. As for the Crucible modifier, as I mentioned before, it is Iron Banner, so it's 6v6 control. The power advantages are enabled, so if you are lower power, you can find it a little bit more difficult, but there's going to be a lot of potential powerful drops from this activity. And because we're already on the topic of Iron Banner, we're going to be showing you the different available bounties. If you haven't already, make sure you pick up his quest. I've already picked up the quest because this quest will allow you to get the different armor pieces. Will give you basically a quest line where you get like one armor piece at the end of each one of the quest steps until you get all of them, and then you can kind of unlock them from the random engrams and all that whatnot. Outside of that, these all give you powerful gear. They're pretty straightforward. You're completing matches, defeating opponents, you get certain bonuses for higher level or using specific weapons or abilities and whatnot. Pretty straightforward. The Sparrow is here, as well as these 2 different shaders. In my opinion, this shader is actually one that looks really, really good. On the Titan in particular, it looks absolutely amazing. The Solstice armor never really looks good, but I guarantee you on other armor pieces, it looks absolutely amazing. Even on this armor, it still looks pretty good. As for Reckoning, this week it will be Solar Singe, and the daily right now is Attrition and Heavyweight. I can't remember what the boss is, so please in the comments down below, let me know what the boss is. Is it Oryx, or is it the basement with the sword guys? But either way, the daily and weekly right now is really good, so if you still need Reckoning, it is a good week to do it. It is a good week to do it. As for the Flashpoint, this week it will be taking place on Isle, so completing public adventures, lost sectors, and heroic adventures for lots of powerful gear if you still want it. Moving on to the Dreaming City, it is in its strongest curse state. You can tell because Petra is in Rhea Silvia, and that means it is in state 3 out of 3, so if you're looking for Shadow Throne or the story mission for the strongest curse week, it is available this week. Another note for the Solstice armor, if you have the legendary version, you should still be able to get the Masterwork stuff right now, so if you still need the 1 to 2 player Shadow Throne, you can do that right now if you have the legendary set. As for the Senate Realm, it will be taking place in the Harbinger's Seclude, so just make your way all the way down until you get to the statue, guys, all the way at the end of this little section here, and it will be the one where you pick up that sword that has like 700 ammo in it with the knights and all that stuff. As for Escalation Protocol, last week was the Sniper Rifle, this week is all 3, and next week will be all 3. Following that will be the Ikelo Shotgun yet again. As for the Menagerie, the normal mode will be Void Singe, the current daily is Iron and Heavyweight. For the hard mode version, we have Extinguish, Iron, Blackout, and Void Swings, which is not the best because there is no positive out of this. And the boss this week for both modes will be Hasapiko, beloved by Callus, which is the big minotaur that summons those big shield walls. Friendly reminder to go pick up Spider's powerful bounty if you haven't already and you still need powerful gear. Just looking at all of these people with the different kind of solstice ornaments and armor stuff, it brings a tear to my eye because I did all 3 of them. And oh wow, I regret doing all 3 of them. Moving on to Eververse's inventory, showing off, I don't remember this ship, is this new? No, it's probably one of those seasonal, and this shell, oh, I remember this shell actually. Moving on to the list of all of the Eververse items, just to show you off what she has on sale. First of all, the solar shell. I believe this is the first time the solar shell has been sold. I think I've seen the arc and the void shell. But perhaps you've already gotten the solar, but this is the first time I've seen it. It's basically just a shell that looks like it's on fire. Nothing really special because it is one of those treasure hunter ones, but it looks like on fire. So if you do want it, there's also an ornament for the stag, which actually looks pretty good, and an arm piece for the titan. As you can tell, there is no 5th section, so you can no longer get these solstice items if you still wanted them. Moving on to the whoa, look at that! Moving on to the bright dust section, we got a couple items on sale. First of all, this ship, which I've been looking for quite a while. It's like this big stealth bomber looking ship, and it's something that I have in fact wanted, so I do in fact want to buy it right here, right now. Because I haven't got it. You also got the stylish sit, where basically just kind of sit like a gangster. You got the warlock boots, you got the Sturm ornament, the trust ornament, the ship here if you want it, and the Imperial Beast projection, which I think is animated with a little fire. Yeah, oh, it's like in the ladybug. I forgot I had a ladybug. As far as the consumables, you have the atmospheric glow, you have the transmit effect for dark blade effect, which is very good. Highly recommend you pick it up. Ancient Republic and the yellow class sigil, as well as all of the Eververse bounties across the bottom. And something that you really should take note is that they will be making the Eververse items no longer dismantle into bright dust. So if you are looking to get bright dust, you need to be picking up these bounties and completing as many of them as possible in preparation for Shadowkeep. Moving on to the Loupe Box Opening section of this video. Basically, I open an engram, I call out a certain number of locations where it could possibly land, and if it lands on any of those locations the following week in my following reset video, I'll be doing a giveaway on my Discord server. So last week we did end up calling one correctly, so we are doing a giveaway right now in my Discord server. So as soon as I finish this video in my Discord, which you can find in the description down below, I will put a post in the hashtag events section, and it'll basically say, hey, react to this post, and I'll be doing a giveaway in 24 hours. And the giveaway is basically a list of a bunch of Steam games that I'm getting from a bunch of different developers. And this week we'll be calling out one location since we did have a giveaway this time, and we'll be seeing exactly where that goes. Let's go ahead and call out a heavy weapon, because I'm a heavy weapon kind of guy. Oh, that was close. I saw weapon and pointing to the right, but that is an energy weapon. So next week we'll be calling out 2 locations to increase the chances. Moving on to Hawthorne's inventory. I always have way too many engrams just sitting. Moving on to Hawthorne's inventory, showing everything she's got from clan bounties to weekly raid challenges. The bounties are the same every time, really. You got Blind Well, Crucible, raid with clanmates, and then the powerful gear one, which are going to be menagerie runs, which you unlock with a max level clan. Moving on to the weekly raid challenges, you have the summoning ritual, which is going to be the Kali section of the Last Wish raid. Basically, all you have to do is activate all 9 plates and kill the 3 ogres that spawn in the middle instead of activating the 6 correct plates. Next up, you have the Hold the Line, which is going to be the first section of the Scourge raid. Basically, you have to do things faster, so just look at the battery on the battery measure next to the map. Just make sure it doesn't get to around halfway. It should be near the red section, and it will say challenge failed in the bottom left if you don't do it fast enough. And lastly, the Limited Blessing challenge, which is going to be in the first section of the Crown of Sorrows raid, which is basically only 2 people at one time can actually have the buffs, so keep on swapping between the 2 pairs of people back and forth, and it shouldn't be a big issue. You should have plenty of people to destroy the crystals. To be honest, these are the 3 easiest weekly raid challenges to complete out of the full set of everything. The stars have aligned, and they are found to be the easiest. Alright, so real question, guys, do you want me to keep Benedict in my reset videos? Because if you don't want to see what available bounties he has, or you don't care about them, or the gear, or the weapons, let me know, and I can actually just remove him from my reset video. But you guys gotta let me know if you're still interested in what he's got. But for this video, let's go ahead and take a look at what he does have. First of all, make sure you're picking up these things for more Imperials and more runes. If you don't have them, this is limited to 3 per week, and of course the barge, in case you still wanted a lot of those runes, is available right now. As far as the available bounties go, it will be the Vanguard daily week, so gaining experience from just completing tasks through the solar system, doing 10 Vanguard daily bounties, defeating enemies at close range with submachine gun, shotguns, and sidearms, and then finally the engrams looted off of the ground. As far as his gear goes, you can see in the red section how to get each one of these armor pieces, and then finally the sword, which is a sword and really not the best. This is probably the best thing you can have on the sword. Whirlwind and Relentless Strikes is pretty good to have lots of damage, but it's really poor DPS, very dangerous to use. They need to buff swords really bad. And that's pretty much the end of the reset video. I hope you guys did enjoy. On screen now, you'll see a bunch of cute animals. I don't usually do cute animals in my reset videos, but I thought for a special occasion, we're gonna be doing some cute animals in this one. You can see a bunch of Quokos. Basically, the animal that smiles all the time is so adorable, so cute. Last little mention, I am heading to PAX West. Literally, I'm taking a flight tomorrow, so the videos are going to be a little bit different. I'm still going to be doing my TWAB, my Zur, and my weekend top 5, but they will be done in a little bit different style. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know if you're going to PAX West at my Twitter, and I will see you guys on the next one.